Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome back to Rich's Corner, Direwolf 20, 1.21. This is episode 12 of the playthrough. Last time we was on, we were working on the supermarket, we were working on the emeralds, we were working on the enchanting books. Whilst you were away, I was still here, obviously. As you can see, I put out some more trading posts. I put out some more librarians, and we got ourselves a couple of decent books. So we got mending, which is one of the ones we were after. With mending, basically you regenerate lost, you repair basically, but with XP orbs. So it's a case of you have to use the tool or the weapon to regenerate. So with the sword, I did the cull, as we called it, the slaughter. I had hundreds and hundreds of cows, pigs, sheep and chicken, and I wanted to basically just get rid of most of them, purely because, just turning down the weather, purely because there was tons, absolutely tons of them. They were making noises. It was really aggravating just to walk past the pen. Plus, it was untapped XP and food. So I put a chest or a barrel, diamond barrel, for meat and leather, and look, that was just the meat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus raw chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steak, 1, 2, 3 pork, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish of lamb, and nearly 4 full stacks of leather. And that was just, like I say, the meat and the leather. Then you get the wool, so we got a stack and a half of wool out of just the sheep, and then the eggs and feathers. Just don't ask. What I used to do was I used to collect all the eggs from the same sort of thing as this, and then I'd use the eggs to replenish the chicken farm. I left a couple in there, just kicking around, so that the process was already started off. That was all I really did. I did put out some of the banners and the pictures we got from the last raid, and I went through the dump barrels. Not completely, I left some randos in there. But I did look into the loss of the mining dimension, and yeah, it's not there. It's been removed. It's I think the whole mod has, but there's one dimension portal still there, the void. But yeah, the end, the nether, and the mining dimension's gone, absolutely gone. Because they don't want us to have fun. It was a cheat, to be fair. It was a whole dimension dedicated to just overworld mining. Like I said in the last video, that's 50% of the game. It's called mine and craft. If they take out the mining, the aggro from mining, so like you didn't need torches. There was no lava pits. There was no mobs. There was no nighttime. It was the easiest way to farm minerals. It was the easiest way to mine ores, basically. So I did build, as I said in the last video, a little mine shaft. It goes down to bedrock. I've cleared out level 15 or 16, I think it is, which is the predominantly best level for iron, because we were using iron to buy emeralds from our toolsmith, to use the emeralds to buy the books, to punch the tree to get the wood. We've managed to get the iron back up. I literally logged out, went about my day. I was standing here. I had the headset still on, but I wasn't recording or anything like that, and I was literally here, and halfway through dinner, me and my other half heard these horrific screams and cries. It was because I hadn't slept in the game, so we had those vulture type monster things flying around trying to kill me, so I had to quickly run over and jump in a bed. Speaking of beds, one of the books that we did manage to get was Well Rested. Now, I've used this before, and I haven't seen much benefit from it, so I thought I'd give it a go and just keep an eye on it. Basically, Well Rested means that you'll get something for sleeping in a bed, be it buffs, so like the food you eat will be ultra saturated for like the first couple of hours that you're awake, or a gift. That's what it says on the wiki. It says or a gift, so you get something for it. And yeah, I haven't been in the game long when I was off camera. Maybe like 3 or 4 Minecraft days when I was actually like paying attention. And every time I slept in the bed, I didn't get anything. Like I didn't notice anything, but it's there. Look, you can see it up in the top. Well rested, level 3. So again, like it's just turned night. Let's jump into bed. Let's see if we get anything. These enchantable blocks. Did we get anything? No bonus. No extra. Well, I don't know. Actually, we might have got XP. No, I don't know. I didn't see anything. If you get something, it's not abundantly clear what you actually get. So yeah, that's what I was up to off camera. Pretty much what we said we were going to do. I did, like I said, I got mending. I also found chainsaw, which is one that I said I wanted for the axe. It just means that it's basically like Infinimine, so you can chop down all trees as long as they're touching other trees. So yeah, as long as the wood's touching the wood, then you can take it down in one go rather than standing there doing each tree at a time. So it's kind of awesome. I did put fortune and mending on my pick as well, because we're going to have to do a bit of mining now because of the soul crushers that removed the mining dimension. We'll leave the pool of water there just as a stark reminder that, you know, we had it all and someone took it away. Now there's just a puddle. I missed the dimension. It was easy. It was so easy. It was great because yeah, I went down to dig that mine and literally got down like maybe down to level 10. It was just past the iron level, and then what do I see? Oh, the deep dark. So there's a warden somewhere below us. Champion, absolutely great. But today we're going to work on something different. We're going to work on mechanism. Mechanism has quite a lot of decent machines where you can double, treble, quadruple, septuple your ores. So like I say, ores are going to be a premium now because we have to work for them rather than go to a nice shiny environment and do it easily. We have to, like, you know, put effort and time into it. So I want to try and get more bang for our buck, as it were. So with mechanism, you can either use solar power, wind generators, all this, that and the other standard generating blocks that you normally get for any of the machines like IC2 and stuff like that. My favourite thing to do is a gas burning generator, but we produce ethanol through biofuel and create a self-contained, self-perpetuating system where it makes its own fuel, powers itself, and then you just have an output. It's not that convoluted either. It's only about 4 or 5 machines together in series, and then yeah, you have a cable coming out of the gas burning generator that you just plug into any machines you want. So we're going to, like I say, go into the ore tripling, quadrupling, whatevering, more bang for buck basically, but we need to power them. So rather than just sticking up a wind turbine, which is, they do look cool, they do the job quite well, but this is something you put in a hole and you never think about it again. It just happens. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing in my inventory. I've got nothing saved apart from trader. So this isn't something that I've prepared. I'm going to build from scratch with you, hopefully today. So what we've got to really think about is I'm hovering in this corner because I'm thinking that's where I want to put it. Like we could put it there actually, like fill in this space, and then we've still got all this to play with. But we've got space, so let's use it. So it's going to be about, when we finish the actual ore duplication, bang for bucking, it's going to be like 4 or 5 machines in a line. So I'm thinking, like, if we do like a square and just have, let's have a look, 1, 2, yeah, that'll do. If we have roughly a square, what do we do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 9 by 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. There we go. So let's just double check. That should be 8 by 8 7 by 7 in the middle. Yep. 7x7 square in the middle to get rid of. Okay, cool. So what I'm doing here is basically I'm not going to put the machine on here, the power generator. I'm going to put the power generator underneath, and then we're going to cap it with stone or something, and then have the machines on there. So all the gubbins, all the water, all the power generation and everything will be underground, out of the way. Lovely job. Because, you know, you don't really want to... I was about to say you don't really want machines everywhere, but I genuinely sometimes do. I kind of like them. Like, one of my favourite mods for Minecraft was Tekkit. Tekkit was something designed by a group called Yogscast. Shout out to the boys if you remember. Yogscast is still going strong, but back in the day they were predominantly my Minecraft source for knowledge and entertainment. Fantastic group of guys that I think, in fact, actually either part wrote or completely wrote the mod Tekkit. And Tekkit was like one of the biggest technology packs that was out there. So it had quarry, diamond pipes for filtering and things like that. And it was the first time you could see like an industrialization of Minecraft. And, you know, like when me and my friends were first playing on servers that had this particular mod on it, like, we would go crazy. Like, quarries one chunk big, you know, you'd have to power it with a nuclear reactor, to just get enough power to make it worthwhile, or else it would take weeks in real time to get to bedrock and get something. But, you know, you could do small quarries and they would literally just fly. Like, if you had a nuclear reactor set up generating power, and you had, say, a 9x9 area same as this, you would probably be able to get to bedrock, which was set at 64 back then. Like, we've got the dark slate now. It would do it in under 15 minutes. So, you know, you would literally, like, you just hear this, and it would be this diamond bit drill just moving along one block at a time, and you'd watch these pipes, and yeah, all of the pipes would just basically just have the items coming out. We used to have diamond pipes for filtering, so you'd send all the rubbish. So, you know, at the time you could get dirt, sand and gravel in the ground, and, you know, you weren't going to use it for very long. Like, you'd use them for basement building materials. And yeah, you'd have like I say, diamond pipes distributing. So you'd have ore going in one chest, coal going in one chest. At the time they had gems as well, so you had sapphires, rubies and emeralds that you could use, and they weren't as good as diamond, but they were very close. And they had tons of them as well, and not to mention diamonds. You know, we used to use it for also clearing out stupidly large areas. Like, once you have a quarry, you've got the quarry, so you would use it if you needed to clear out an area like this but bigger. You know, you would use the quarry to actually get the area cleared because it was so easy. But yeah, that was my favourite mod pack for a very long time. I still miss it now. It's very basic compared to some of the stuff that's going on now, like dimensions and things like that. It's, you know, it was very, here's your quarry, here's your pipes, here's your chest, enjoy. And, you know, that was good. That it was simple, easy, effective. We loved it. Right. What was the other one? Silk Touch. We don't want Silk Touch yet. I put Silk Touch on a pick because when we build this little array of machines that will increase the amount of ore we get, the best way to do it, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I made one of these. If they haven't bloody removed it, I haven't checked. We might not get to do this. We might see me have a breakdown in about 20 minutes when you realise we can't actually do it because they've removed the machines, because they're dream destroyers. So yeah, fingers crossed we can. But the pick will give us Silk Touch. Silk Touch will give us ore blocks. Ore blocks, I think you get a bit more out of. So it starts the process one step earlier. So you chuck in an ore block, you get maybe 1.2 ores out of it. So every 5 blocks you'll get an extra 1, and then that gives you more in the next machine, and then more in the next machine, and so on and so forth. But again, it's we'll see what happens. Right, I've made notes because I ain't going to remember this. It's been a while. Like I said, I went off screen, checked my single player, looked at the machines, and I was like, right, that one's first, that one's first, that one's first, right. So, and we might not even have the materials. Like I said, I just was thinking about this yesterday, like what should we do next? Like we have got tons of stuff to do. Never mind the exploration. I want to actually get the base set up before we start on mining colonies, which again we will be doing. We will be doing mining colonies, and create is in this now, so we will be setting up a create area, because we don't need it, but it just looks absolutely fantastic. Let's take some cobble with us. Should we take some cobble just in case? Yeah, we'll take some cobble. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that. Right. So I'm going to do it up here because this is where all the bits are. But yeah, we will be going. I think that's going to be plenty of room. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should be enough. I mean, the main cable that comes out of the gas burning generator you can put anywhere. So as long as you go down deep enough to be able to cap it, you can put that pipe anywhere. And we will make this look a bit more like that over there. So yeah, we'll probably use half stone slabs to cover it and then put a path around it. So it'll be a nice little area. But yeah, we'll go and build all the components that we need. We'll just get the night away, see if we get any. So what was we was on 17, 18 on XP. Did we get anything else? Still didn't see. I don't know. I'll check into it again, but I had a little look yesterday when I was having a bit of a nose. I couldn't see a definitive answer for what you get. But anyway, right. So what we got on the list? The list. First machine is electrolytic separator. So let's do it. I'm not going to bother bringing up the whole mechanism patch, which you can do by hitting the at key and then putting in mechanism. See, that brings up every single machine for mechanism. It works with any of the mods that are in any of your packs. If you need to see just the machines for that pack, type in the at symbol and then type in the name of the actual mod pack that you want to see. I know what machines I want, so it's going to be a little bit easier. So is it electro? Yes, it's electrolytic. There we go. There it is. So that's the first one we need. Now we're going to have to build machines to make components to build machines to do that. So for instance, these infused alloys are made by metallurgic infusers. So we need to build a metallurgic infuser. And we're going to have to power that, but I'm going to do it with a coal generator just because we will eventually be having power. But these machines later on, we'll have a bank of them being powered by this that will make all the different types of alloys we need for the future machines. So we need osmium, iron, redstone, and furnace. So I know we've got some furnaces around. Let's get them out. It was osmium. Do we have any osmium? We have raw osmium. Okay, so again, we're going to have to chuck it in here. I did some research on the furnace, the one with the enchantable blocks that we've been doing. The yield that it will give you yield for absolutely everything except ores. So, coal, food, even charcoal. So you chuck in a stack of wood, you get 6 stacks of charcoal. So it's good, but it's, I want ore. I want more ore. So yeah, we'll cook up some osmium. What was the other bit? It was... It was... redstone, that was it. Redstone, iron. I think all the iron's over in the shopping centre. Oh no, there we go. We've got some there. Shinies for the redstone. There we go. Also in my mine digging, the shaft creation, found a gold geode cave. Looks beautiful. I didn't destroy it. I literally just clipped the edge of it as I was going straight down to bedrock. So we'll have a look at that when we go down as well. Right, there we go. That should be enough. So I'm only going to make one for the meantime, but we will end up using a few. So let's go into, is it coal? Jenny, coal Jenny? Jenny. Oh, actually, we've got those coal generators we found, didn't we, in the underground bunker. Let's see if we can actually use them. That'd be very handy. I doubt it, though. We're never that lucky. Where are you? There they are. Right, so we'll bring those. What cables is it? It's universal, is it? Universal cables. So we need a cable. I think we're going to need the alloy for that anyway, maybe? I don't know. We'll check. But yeah, we'll make a universal cable to connect them up. No, it's just redstone and steel. Luckily, we got a bit of steel. Redstone, steel. We'll take 8. We're going to play it very close to chest at the moment because we haven't been on a massive mining spree yet. So, yeah, I don't want to waste everything. Right, so in theory, do we put it... Should we put it over there? We'll put it all over here. It's not staying here. We will be getting rid of it. So, I just want to see if they connect. There we go. They do. Right. Okay. So we should be able to put coal in there. And like I said, I went down with Silk Touch and got a load of coal in raw block form, and then waxed them in the furnace, and we got a higher yield. So we ended up with quite a few lumps of coal. So I'm not worried about using charcoal and running out of coal anymore. Let's go. So now, put that in there. Is that burning? That's burning. Should be filling this up with power. There we go. Right, so that's a very basic setup. It's not going to last forever. The coal will burn out, and it's not very cost effective. But the metallurgic infuser is going to need... What did we want? We wanted metallurgic. There it is. Metallurgic infuser to make... Oh, that was it. We weren't doing metallurgic infuser. We were making the we were making the alloy, which needs redstone. So the metallurgic infusers can do, if I remember correctly, 3 different types of alloys. One of them is fueled by redstone. Then I think it's osmium and diamond. It's definitely diamond and redstone and something else, definitely. So I normally have 3 machines set up and each one dedicated to that, because if you put redstone in here, when you break it, it empties, and once it's got redstone in there, you can't empty it unless you build another couple of machines, and it's not worth it. Just build 3 metallurgic infusers, and then have each one dedicated to that particular alloy. So we need redstone and copper, which we've got redstone on us. We just need some copper. There we go. It took me years. Let's not waste all the redstone. It took me years to get into mechanism. I was industrial craft. I was an IC2 industrial craft guy, because that's where the quarry came from in Tekkit. Absolutely loved the pack itself. You know, it was beautiful. Crushers and infusers, and they had recyclers as well that gave you recycled material that you could then get random items from. The machines were great, but ever since I've been using, see, look, it doesn't have enough power to produce the alloy because of how little energy is being made. That might even be down to the cable. This is the basic cable. Doesn't matter. Again, this is not going to stay here, and I think we only needed we're gonna need more of these alloys anyway. But I think we only needed 2 for the first one. So let's just go and make sure. So we need that. No, we need that. Iron, gold, osmium dust. So we're going to need another machine. We're going to need a crusher. We need a crusher anyway, so we can make the crusher first. This is where it starts to get silly. Right, crusher. So you need you need the metallurgic infuser to make the basic control. Was it osmium? Yeah, oh no, it will turn redstone and osmium into that. So you need the basic control circuit made from osmium going through metallurgic infuser powered by redstone. So we need some more osmium. Boom. Anyone that's ever played with mechanism, you know what it's like. You end up making so many different machines just to get the basics. What's that? Next generator. It's going to take a while, definitely. Not enough energy. Okay, well, let's try something. We've got the cables, we've got the coal, we've also got 2 of those. Yeah, let's grab another couple of stacks of coal, see if we can mass produce the energy. What would it be? Shinies. Let's see if we can pump in 3 of them. Just because we've got the machines, we've got the iron. That's the wrong thing, Rich. Well done. It is Monday, so I'm allowed. Let's chuck in another one of those. Is that working? Maybe. It seems to be going a little bit quicker. Let's see if we can do one on the top as well. There we go. It's going a little bit quicker. But you see how inefficient it is, these coal generators. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But ultimately, they're making what we need, slowly, albeit. And then what we'll do is what was we doing? The crusher, wasn't we? Was it the crusher? Let's bring this over. Let's do that. So we were making crusher. We need 2 of them. Let's go make that. Let's go make steel casing. Got steel. What else we need? It was glass. Crusher. And osmium. So we should... No, we put all the osmium in there, didn't we? Give me back my osmium. Alright, so crusher. Oh no, we've got to make the that first. And I'm going to need 2 buckets of lava. Which is good because when I was on a jaunt yesterday going down to the mine, I found a beautiful cave. Absolutely beautiful. Full of lava. So yeah, let's sleep the night. Oh, hang on. Right, so we're on 19.3 nearly 19.4. Okay. Let's see if this gives us any extra XP. Nope, same XP. Nothing saying that we're affected by anything. I don't get it. I mean, I'll look into it. Maybe I've got the announcements turned off. I don't know. But yeah, there's not much going on. So, right, we need buckets. And we're going to go down and you can have a look at the cave. Let's bring 4. We're going to get 4 buckets. But yeah, when I found this cave, I was tempted just to run around it for a couple of hours stealing. But it looked so cool, and I wanted to get everything down to bedrock, so I just carried on. I didn't cap it. I mean, there's cave systems like this all the way through the game. This is a tiny one compared to what's about to come. But yeah, I lit it up, got down to bedrock. This is the iron level. I cleared out just a bit in various areas. Just while I was looking for iron, like I say, to get the emeralds to buy the books, to punch a tree to get the wood. There's another one of those caves. It might all be the same cave and it's just round corners. But yeah, when we get to... It's coming up. Have I gone past it? No, there it is. Hello. Yeah, this beauty of a cave. Absolutely beautiful. I presume that's just render distance up there rather than sky here. So yeah, we've got lava, as a wise man once said, for days. We have lava for days. Some green crystals which we will be pilfering at some point. And there's the gold cave. Look how awesome that is. Again, I wasn't ready to destroy this or take the stuff. I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, I spent about hours on stream looking for lava in the first base, and yeah, it took me absolutely ages. And yeah, lo and behold, this new base, I say the new area that we're making the base on, yeah, it was just down the bottom. Which is good, because, you know, we don't have to worry about it ever again. And, you know, as soon as I find a dripstone, which I'm sure is in this mod pack, I'm very sure it's in this mod pack, I've used it before, we'll be able to generate lava for whatever reasons anyway. Right, so, crusher. There we go. And we wanted the crusher for the metallurgic, wasn't it? No, it's the electrolytic. There we go. And what did we want that for? We wanted it for gold, osmium, and iron. So we have gold, osmium, and iron. So we want the crusher. Let's put the crusher there. Nope. Has to go on the other side. We'll put it there and put a cable. Should automatically go in. Do we have any power? I've never used the Stellaris coal generators, so I'm not sure what naturally outputs or anything like that, and I'm not going to muck around with it, because like I say, we're not going to be using them for long. Let's just put it there, so it should be connecting up. That's using all the power, so let's stop that for a moment. We're going to have to put some more redstone in to get some more anyway. So we'll put some redstone in, and then we'll put the copper in once. There we go. So we wanted gold. Let's do a few of each. Let's do 4 of each. That's not going to take long at all. Wow. Let's see if we can. Because the coal generators, no, okay. It's the mechanism generator. I don't want to spend too much time on. That's a bio generator. No, far too much. Don't want to spend too much time on making the machines to make the components to make the machines. I would rather use what we have to get to where we need to be quicker. Because, yeah, the time spent making the machines needed will far surpass the time saved. He says. It's a heat generator, wasn't it? It was a heat generator. That was it. So that's not that bad. And I think it uses lava or coal. So let's see, what do we need? We need planks, osmium. We got everything except for the planks. Do we have planks? You plank. Right, grab some wood. Have a steak, because we've got enough. Take some planks. Yeah, you won. Yeah, we'll make this. Bring that over. All of this will be going. It's not permanent. Right, do you use coal? Let's have a look. Yeah, right, okay, we use coal to generate the heat much quicker. Right, so yeah, these Stellaris coal generators, they're let's oh, for God's sake. They're no bueno, let's say that. They're yeah, for a freebie, even for a freebie, no, they're rubbish, don't use them. Much better generators out there. In fact, yeah, we're going to get rid of these generators and not waste coal. And we'll put the metallurgic infuser onto the actual heat generator as well. What do you mean no? Okay, well, you're the boss. To help if you put it in the right place, Rich. I mean, you know, you can pretend you meant to do it and do that. Yeah, they're full. They're full. Okay, so yeah, they're really good. Right, osmium ingot because we want the dust. What did we put in there? So redstone because we wanted red alloys. See how we do it. Oh wow, that eats coal. Fair enough. So maybe a bucket of lava? Let's try. Did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so it eats fuel. That's I would rather it eat fuel and got the job done, to be fair. So we've got the gold dust. I've made a few just in case we need them for anything else. But yeah, we'll do the iron after this. We've got the red alloy, the infused alloy. I think we only need about 7 or 8. How's that doing? Let's run out of... See, look, we've gone through 3 stacks of coal. This is why it's so much more aggro to do it this way. We need to make something that makes power. So yeah, the gas burning generator array is definitely worth a build. It's a bit, like I say, time consuming to get set up, but definitely get it set up in the next hour or two, because we're going to need these machines anyway. So once we've used them to make the components, we'll be okay. Let's run out of power already. I think that's enough with the infused alloy. We've definitely run out of fuel. Let's see 1 bucket. Okay. See how much it burns and how quick. That was very quick. Okay, well, we don't need that anymore at the moment. So, what did we want the crusher for? Metallurgic. No. It was, go away. There we go. It was the electrolytic separator. That's what we were making. Electro. And we were making that, weren't we? Yes, we needed 5 for that anyway. So make 1. Need redstone. Have I used all the redstone? Should I put it in there? I did. Need more redstone. Shinies. Let's take do we have any more? No, why am I looking there? Do we have any more barrels? No, okay, we'll use a quick chest just to start dumping stuff in over here, just to speed up the process somewhat. So let's put everything we know we're going to be using in there. Not those. What? Yeah, okay. I don't care about that. You're a very bad coal generator. So yeah, we'll clean up our inventory a little bit. Take back that. Keep the wood. Get rid of those awesome generators. Right. It's night time. Sleep night away again. And then, yeah, so it'll be electrolytic separator, pressurized reaction chamber, crusher, electric pump, and then gas burning generator with a trash can and a couple of pipes and cables. That is all we really need. Once we've got that, then it's just a case of orientating it the right way around. You will also need a generator to kickstart the whole thing. So the heat generator will work, and we'll use a couple more, maybe 1 more stack of coal or charcoal. I might actually do that now. Let me just quickly stick a stack of wood. Now we've got the chainsaw, it's going to be easy to come by. So yeah, we'll stick a stack of wood in there. That'll produce almost 6 stacks of charcoal. So we've got enough fuel for the heat generator to start the whole system. Right, so electric separator, which we will need all of this back out. Right, so there's machine 1. So we need pressurized reaction chamber. Pressurized. Hasn't come up. No? Okay. Reaction. There we go. So we need an enrichment chamber, another steel casing. So we need one of those. Two of those. One of those. What's that? I need more steel. If I remember correctly, what was it? It was iron in a machine. I forget which one. We might have some left over. Dark steel. No, we need steel. There we go. It's 4. We've got some raw steel as well. Let's cook that up quickly. Don't know why I did it that way around. Should be no. Okay, raw steel cannot be cooked in that smelter for some reason. So let's quickly save that. And then we'll have a look at another way to make steel. What mod is that from? Oh, this Stellaris. Stellaris is... We're going to get rid of Stellaris steel. It's, for some reason, it just seems like the Stellaris mod is very purpose made, very purpose built for that particular mod. Steel ingot, there we go. Steel dust, is it? So steel dust, enriched iron. So metallurgic infuser with coal and iron. Okay, so yep, we are going to need lots more charcoal. Put that there. So what was it? It was iron in... No, we need steel dust. Steel dust. There we go. So it's... Can we use charcoal? Yeah, so it's charcoal with enriched iron. So we do iron first. Okay. So again, that's already got some redstone in. At this stage, it would be too expensive to make a whole new machine just for this one process. So I'm going to dump out the little that's in there, put in half a stack of charcoal, and then half of whatever we've got left of that. So we're going to need more fuel in there. And again, charcoal is so easy to come by now. It's because we've got chainsaw on the axe, and we got this 6 times the amount needed. See, look, one log will give you 6. And normally that would be like, okay, yeah, it's nice. But as we're using it for fuel at the moment, it's a godsend. That went quick. But we're filling up the machines. We need that. We need quite a bit. So the crusher's now full. So it won't be taking any of the energy. There we go. So we're filling up on both. Well, that one's already full, the crusher. Could have disconnected it, saved a bit of charcoal. But again, it's kind of free. And we've got to move over here to get it. And we've got to stick it in there. But, you know, it's making itself because we're using charcoal to burn wood to make charcoal. There we go. And again, if you think if you had a chest up here with a hopper going into the infuser, the furnace, chucking charcoal into that, you could set up a little array to be able to just produce heat for this machine, just to produce for these. Okay, that's enriched. So what else was it? We were doing that. Steel, that was it. Steel. So we need to put... There we go. So now we put the enriched iron back into the metallurgic infuser. Where's the ones I got there? There we go. Now that should turn it into steel. Fingers crossed. Or steel dust. Is it steel dust? Yeah, it will turn it into steel dust. There we go. And then we'll put that in the furnace quickly. Ooh, I wonder if the dust, you can actually get a higher ratio from the enriched blocks on the mega furnace we've got in the actual house. We'll wait. We'll wait and see. Need more coal or more charcoal. Burns for it so quick, but it saves waiting. And once we're set up, we won't have to do this ever again. The power will be made for us. With this little array of the machine set up as well, it's pretty cool because if you need more power, you just build a bigger array of machines, and you can go up in tiers in the cables and the pipes. At the moment we're on green, which is the basic universal. You can go up a couple of tiers and each cable will carry more power and hold more power, so it gets it to the machines quicker. Once you've got the basic array set up, you literally just increase the amount of biomatter going into it. So we're going to use one of the farmers that we set up over here. We're going to make new ones. Why is that? We're going to make new ones. But yeah, we'll use these farmers to basically produce carrots, because they're the only ones that produce just carrots. Potato, you'll get a poison potato. The wheat, you'll get wheat and seeds. The carrots just produce carrots, and we just want one type of biomass going in, and like I say, it's food. So we'll have like 2 or 3 of these farms set up just producing carrots, feeding the machine. At a later date, like I say, if you want more, you just increase the amount of electrolytic separators producing ethanol. I forget the process, but yeah, you feed a crusher with food or biomass of any sort, turns it into biofuel. The biofuel goes into a machine. The machine separates it, and it gets hydrogen and water, I believe, and then the hydrogen mixes with something else, and so on and so forth. It's quite weird when it's not weird. It's facts, but yeah, it's a weird way to generate power. But it's quite fun. Give me 2 secs, the gardener's here. There we go. Didn't want the lawnmower interrupting. Right. So that threw me for a bit. Right. So we've got the steel. So we needed to chuck it in. That was it. We were going to chuck it in the furnace. Let's see if we get a higher yield. No. Okay. So I mean, it would have been too good if it was doing that sort of yield, like the same it does with the wood and the food, like 1 to 6 on just one furnace, no extra machines needed. It would be a bit of a cheat. And we used railcraft steel as well. Doesn't matter. We got steel. That was the main thing. Right. So that's what we need. We need 1 of you, well 4 of you, because you make 4 in one go. There we go. So that is the pressurized reaction chamber. So that's the two machines we got. What was the next one? We got the crusher. We need an electric pump and a gas burning generator. Let's do the Lecky pump first because it'll be easy. Electric pump. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Right, so that's the pump. That pump basically feeds, I think it's 1 or 2 of the machines. So it's the one that splits the hydrogen and oxygen out of the water. We don't use the oxygen, we just use the hydrogen. But we'll deal with that in a minute. So we've got the pump, gas burner, we've got that. We need a trash can. I think it's just stone, isn't it? And a chest. Trash can. So yeah, we need cobble. stone, and a chest. So we have cobble. We need a chest. Got the chest. We need stone. We haven't got that many. Let's put some cobble in here. Does it work with cobble as well? Yep, so it works with cobble, which is really good for building. There we go, don't need any more. So yeah, it's a good little thing to have on your side. It's just don't rely on it for ores. Right, trash can done, and then it's gas burner, isn't it? Yep. There she blows. We need loads of stuff. So we need some more infused alloy. So that'll be copper in here with redstone. See, we're dumping the charcoal, which I don't really care about. Because, yeah, it's few and far between that we use it. And then once we've got them all set up, like I say, we'll have them dedicated. So what else was it? We needed that. We need 2 of them. Oh, we need more steel. No. So, okay, so we're going to need to use this machine. We'll wait for this to go up. We'll go get some more fuel. Don't need that. Don't need that. We've run out of wood already, haven't we? I think blocks wise. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. There's some there. Can use the good old spruce, or birch rather. Right, sleep the night away. We'll go quickly use the chainsaw axe, and you can see it in all its glory. Oh, the reeds around the outside, godsend. The amount of paper you get from these, and again, it's passively generated. Right, so yeah, I did this monstrosity of a grove. Oh, I see you, Skelly. Hello. How are you? Oh, you're dead. Sorry. There you go. Don't have to set buttons up or anything. You just whack it with the axe. And it does all the work for you. I mean, how awesome is that? Like, that whole shopping array of traders is worth it just for that, in my opinion. I think we've run out of space. Yeah, we have. There we go. Chuck. Oh, what was that? Oh, a tree just grew. How dare you? So, yeah, there's a lot of trees now. Or rather, a lot of wood now. But yeah, we'll use that to make the charcoal, which we'll use to power the furnace. There is like farms you can set up and things like that. But again, I don't want to go too far into making other machines. I just want to get the power array set up, and then we're good, basically. Alright, we'll deal with that later. But yeah, that one, like if you can see down there how much I've lost, is practically nothing. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks of wood just from that. And again, if you go and... That's a good point, actually, with mending. I don't know if mending works on the axe, because you have to get... XP orbs. So you'd have to maybe go kill. Use the axe on like a herd of... a flock. Yeah, a flock of chickens. But yeah, now we've got that, we can chuck it in there, make charcoal, punch the tree to get the wood. Right. See how quickly your inventory fills up. So let's start putting stuff in there. We know we need all this. We will come back for it. It's obviously just in our inventory. But it gives you thinking room. Right, that should be enough for the moment while we're letting that do its thing. We're currently making that. We need to make steel at some point as well. Give me all of the charcoal. All of the charcoal. I can't remember how many of those we needed. So what are we actually making? What machine? So we've got the electric doodaddery thingy-me-bob. So we should be on gas burner, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's it. Need everything because it's in my backpack. Osmium, redstone, iron. What else was it? That we need glass and steel. We're making the steel. So I will need the glass. got a little bit of steel. So it's steel we're waiting on at the moment. Okay, so we'll wait for that to run down. See, again, I'm itching just to build another 2 metallurgic infusers, just so we can have the machines needed. We will eventually make them, but I'm trying to save my resources to build the power generator first, because we're eating through coal. Like, all that charcoal we just put in, gone. Again, it's, if it wasn't so readily available and easily mined and easily created, I wouldn't bother. I would make like a maybe 1 wind turbine just to keep it like going, but you'd have to use quite a lot of resources to make that, to make the power bank, the battery bank. It's expensive for what you need, so we work with what we got until we can do better. There we go. How many did we need? We don't need that many. We'll take 13 out. There we go. Dump a little bit of redstone. So we need more. We need more charcoal to stick in there with the iron to make the steel dust. I think that's how we made the steel dust. I just want to double check. So we need 8 steel. It's made from that. Yeah. So it is. Let's put half a stack in. I'm not being precious. Don't even put half a stack in. Put the iron in. So this should make the enriched iron nugget, and then we put that back in, and that will make the steel ingot. And we need 8 steel ingots in total. So we'll make those, and then that's the gas burning generator set up. While that's going on, I can start working on the cables. So we've got, what one have we already got? Stop it. We've already got the basic universal cable, so we need a logistic transporter. Checking my notes. Logistic. So we need steel for that as well. Okay, we've got 2 steel though, I think, haven't we? Yeah, okay. We need those. So we'll make that. I mean, we probably will have to make more, but I'm waiting for the steel. Universal cable we've got. Pressurized tube. Basic pressurized tube, more steel. And then mechanical pipe. There it is. Steel. So we need steel for everything, basically. So yeah, I'm going to be producing steel for a while. Have we got any in our inventory at all? No. Right, let's start loading up on this side what we're going to need for the actual array. So this is construction stuff. Oh, we'll definitely need the bin. You run out of power, so we need more charcoal. We're going to need a few, so yeah, I'm willing to put it in. While that's happening, let's go make some more charcoal. And again, I know I can set up a chest with a hopper feeding into the machine with another hopper and chair, blah, 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 blah. I don't need that yet, to be fair. Like, it's just for this one task, and once we've got this done, we won't need to do it again. So rather than having a load of machines everywhere that I'm not going to use after today, I'd rather just work with what we got, put the legwork in. Because like I said, I play the game because I enjoy the way it plays. I play the game because I enjoy the aspect of the doing, rather than the, oh, look at my factory that if you press this button, it does everything for you. No. I want to do it. I want to run around. I want to get my hands dirty. I want to spend days and days and days building a huge factory that makes potatoes. You know, I don't want to spend my days building a giant factory that does everything. I just like the game itself. Like I said at the beginning, this playthrough is not going to be played to any great standard. I might not go to the end. I might not fight the dragon. You know, I haven't even gone to the nether yet. I just like playing the game, and I like seeing what the game can do. So yeah, like the adventure aspect of this particular mod is amazing. We've gone over the structures already. They're absolutely beautiful. Let's see how much we get for 2.5 stacks. We'll see how long it will run for 2.5 stacks. Because we've got to put these back in, so it's 2, 4, 6, 12. Let's get to 16 and then we'll put them in. That should be basic enough. Come on. There we go. Right, so swap them around. It's burned so quickly. But yeah, we've gone through like 8 stacks of charcoal just making the raw components. And again, there's better ways to do this. Like if you had like a lava, a generating lava array with dripstones and cauldrons and liquid hoppers and things like that, that might work as well. You know, you wouldn't have to do anything, it would just generate the lava passive, but you'd have to have so many. Whereas if you just set up a hopper and a chest, you would just have to put the charcoal in. And again, if you had the furnace, you would have furnace making the charcoal from the wood, then the wood being fed into the furnace making the charcoal being fed into the heat generator. That would probably make it a little bit semi-automated, because then all you've got to really do is make sure you're putting the wood in, and as you saw, you get 6 stacks per stack of logs. So yeah, you know, it's a no-brainer. It's definitely an easy way to do it, but as you see how quickly it goes through, you might not generate enough charcoal, probably with the upgraded furnace that we've got, but definitely not the passive ones. I mean, if we've got a hopper or a few, I think we've got a few. There we go. We've got a hopper. Let's bring it over there. Save mucking around. We do need a barrel. Let's take this one. Sorry, house. We will fix you. I wonder what side's in. So I'm going to take a punt. Say that one. So we need... No, we don't need to do that, Rich. That's just silly. Do that. Another hopper. Again, this is theory, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure I've done something very similar to this before. So if we just chuck a load of logs in there, it should feed it into there. We keep an eye on that, and then it should... There we go. So it's feeding charcoal in there constantly, but it's not enough to keep it full. Like, it's not filling up, it's using it as it comes in. Maybe once this is full, it'll like backlog it a little bit, but that saves us running around. We can chuck that in there. Problem is now, whenever we need charcoal, we have to stop that. But all of this will come down. Let's put some more wood in. There we go. So we don't have to feed that now. It's... Yeah, there we go. It's caught up. So yeah, we don't have to keep running backwards and forwards. Which, it's nice. I will need another furnace though, because we need to convert the dust. Have I got them on me still? I do. Right, sleep the night away. I don't want to get caught by the flying buzzards of death again. That was a horrendous noise. Like I say, me and the other half were having dinner and just heard this ungodly cry, and I jumped up from the table. Right, so we need charcoal. Let's take that. There we go. No, why does it always do that? You take that out. Hang on, what is that? That's steel. That's good. So leave that in there cooking for the moment. And we can do some more while we're waiting. We've got the energy now. So we were making the gas burner, weren't we? Making 2 of those. Some osmium glass and this. So we need 8. We need 8 steel to make these 2 components. and then the rest of the steel will be going to make, as I said, the transporter, the cables, the pressurized tubes, and the mechanical pipe in there. That's don't need anything in there at the moment. We just need it all on us. I wonder if that can take trees. Yes, so anything burnable can go in there. It's a good way to get rid of stuff. We've got enough trees around, don't need any more. So it's keeping up with it. I mean, there's no backlog at the moment, other than those 7. I think that was created because we put the trees in there. So yeah, it's for the moment it's fine. Right, there's the 8 we needed for the 2 steel casings. Need those. Brilliant. What else did we need? We needed you. So we need the dusts. We've already made them. They're just in our backpack. Iron, redstone, osmium. Was that it, or was there another one? There was 2 osmium, that's why. Okay. Make one of you. Make one of you. Right, there we go. We've got the gas generator. So now we've already got the logistic transporter and the universal cable. So we need pressurized tubes. Pressure. Oh. Let's go into mechanical. Go, they're all down here. So that's the pressurized tube we needed. Which means it's too large, how dare you. Pressurized tube, we need more steel. Got the cable. I'm going to make 1 stack of each, and again we'll use the cables that we've already used there. We'll take them apart when we come to set up the array. So that's basic universal, we have basic pressurized tube, we don't need that one. We need the logistical transporter, which I believe is just like it's that one, there we go. Have we got one of those? We have got one of those. So we got logistical, pressurized, and universal. So we need mechanical pipe. There it is. We need bucket. Oh, bucket. Right, jobs are good, and Robert Shimoda's on to all that rubbish. We need to get these. We'll leave that just filling up. Does it dissipate? I mean, it's maxed out. Oh no, there we go. Right, so it holds it all anyway. We will need a crusher. So there's the 5 machines, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it should be 5. Let's have a butcher's. Oh no, it's the pump. So yeah. So, like I say, I'm checking my notes. Right, so let's get everything away that we're not going to need. What's in there? Let's put that in to make some more steel. I wonder. We'll wait for that to finish. We'll wait for that power to drain. I'm going to stick... Yeah, I'm going to stick the metallurgic infuser just directly onto that to see if we don't need to use the cable. Go on, get one more before the power goes. Yeah. There we go. So you don't need any cables to run that basic setup. We'll leave that going just to finish that off while we're down here. So, number 1 is the pressurized chamber. Is it a pressurized chamber? Pressurized reactor chamber. So where's the middle? 2, 3 is there. Somewhere. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We just... Pressurized reaction chamber. So the pressurized reaction chamber needs to be facing a certain way, just so it faces the same way as the others. So it's facing this way, so we need number 3, which is a crusher. So the crusher, let's get all these out. There we go. Crusher with one space goes over there, facing the same way. Then number 4 is the electrolytic separator, which goes there. Number 5 is the gas burning generator, which goes there. I'm sure that's going to change. Yeah, we don't want that green. That green side is your output. That's where the power is going to come from. We don't want it going into the machines just yet. So I would do it like that. There we go. And then number 2 is the pump, I believe. Double checking. Yep, pump. Right. So to do that, we need to get some water. Did we use all the buckets? No. I need water. I wonder if I can, oh yeah, because there is tons of water still underneath the base when we originally had the farms there. So we have an infinite water source surrounding our bed, basically, which is awesome. Do that, do that, do that. So now that pump, although it needs power, it will... Just trying to think, the water's going to come out that way. No, we don't want it that way. We want the water to give us a bit of space. We want the water coming out the back so we can reroute it easily. I think that's how it works. Yeah, so power would go into the top, the water would come out of there. Yeah, it's going to look like Spaghetti Junction. We don't really care that much, to be fair. Right, so... Now the brain comes into play. We do need the trash can underneath there. So we'll get that done as well. I am going to need wrench, aren't I? I believe. So a mechanics wrench, a mechanical wrench rather. I'm sure there is. There we go. It's not called a wrench, it's called a configurator. So it needs steel, obviously, osmium and iron. What do we have? Steel, osmium. Have we used all the iron? We've used all the iron. Let's go grab some from the iron farm quickly and make that wrench. We're doing well with the iron now that we are actually around here. So where is it? It's that one, configurator. This is just so we can set the pipes to pull and push, basically. We can do it to the machines as well, but we can set the pipes. So now the pressurized reaction chamber. I can't remember. So the pressurized reaction chamber is going to take water. That's going to be where the food goes into the crusher. And that's the one that takes hydrogen, if I remember correctly. I may be very wrong, but we're going to try. So, what does this one do? This one does transporting items. So that's the items. That's for the food. That's for the biofuel. So the crusher is going to produce the biofuel. So that goes there. Which one's for water? Items. Oh, I think we've got... Yeah, we got the wrong pipes. We will have to make the other one. So we've got universal cable, logistic transporter, pressurized tube, mechanical pipe we need. Okay, it looks identical. I'm pretty sure we made them. Nope, okay. Okay, so we still need a bit of steel, which we have now here. Got 2. That might be enough, actually. They look very similar to the logistics. So these ones, they do the fluid, so we need that from the water. It's going to get dark. The one ugly buggly is turning up. So yeah, those the mechanical pipes, they're the ones that's going to feed the water from the pump to the separator, if I remember correctly. I'm going to do this without going over to my single player, 100%. It might not work, it might blow up, I might rage, but still. Right, so I'm guessing... There we go, so that's the power. Okay, that's fine. So that's the one that comes in, so we want more there. So that should suck up the water, put it into the pressurized reaction chamber. I'm guessing it's going to make... No, we want one for gas, don't we? Which one's for gas? Energy, items, chemicals. So maybe that one. There we go. And then this is the gas burner, so that will need chemicals, potentially. But also this is going to generate power. They all need power, to be fair. Yep, we need more basic cables. Okay, so the basic cables now, so we've got the pump. We've got everything that's got power needed going to it. This generates power, so we need to hook it up to that. So we need the basic universal cable, that's it. Universal cable, of course it was. We haven't got any more. That's there. Redstone needed. It was redstone and steel. We'll take 2 because we're going to need to come out of this hole. Which way should we go? It really doesn't matter. Let's take it up and over. See, now this is where we can... There we go. There we go. Right, so in theory, the crusher, we still need to make the farms for the crusher, which is fine. But this pump, once powered, will pump water out of that into here. Have I got that the right way around? That's it. So yeah, in theory... Oh, I don't know now. Does that one not need water? We'll get it going, because this one, that's the one that should have water, because it separates the water to hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take the power down to the side, just so we've got an access point at the top. Again, when I looked in my single player, I didn't write down how it works. I just wrote down what machines I needed and where they were. So we need to power that. That goes there. We'll get rid of that. There we go. So that's everything powered, power. This one, I'm pretty sure needs water. Pretty sure it does. Yeah, because this one, I don't think it does. I might be wrong. The machine might blow up. We might die. You never know. What's that one? It's mechanical pipe. So yeah, the water needs to be separated into hydrogen and oxygen, which is what this machine is doing. So on the left-hand side, it's going to generate hydrogen. That reservoir should be for water. So on the left, we want that to be an output. We know. chemicals. Left is output, eject is on. Good. Okay, so that should take in water, generate hydrogen and oxygen. The oxygen, we need to dump the excess, because if that fills up, it will stop the whole machine working. That then takes in the hydrogen. That's it. It creates. It takes in the crusher, makes biofuel from the food. That goes into here. It makes something. I forget what. Then it creates fuel with the hydrogen and the liquid biofuel, whatever it is. I forget the name. Which creates gas, which then. Okay, so yeah, in theory, that's cool, but we just need to set up the machines a little bit. So the top is going to be an input, because we're going to put the food onto that. The right is the output. Bottom is nothing. Yeah, we're going to have nothing on that. This one on the bottom needs to be an output, because it creates. I forget the name. I forget the name. It creates something here as like a bio waste byproduct of actually the process. We don't want it, so we'll chuck it out into the bin. So we want chemicals on the right coming in. On the left, in. Energy, out. Auto eject on. That's killing the excess. We want chemicals, output on there. What's coming in on that side? Nothing. On the right, yeah, that's the power going past it, so we want that to be none. The front to be an energy input, which I'm sure it is. Yeah, input. Left. Doesn't matter. Chemicals, fluids. I think we're nearly there. Right, so now we just need to set up the farms to produce the food that's going to become the biofuels. So we need 2 farms. We do 2. We'll do 3 farms, just because they're so easy to do. No. There we go. So it's bucket of water, iron, and did we use all of the buckets? We've only got 1. Okay, well, we have iron. Let's make some more buckets. Make 2 more buckets. Need glass panes and iron. And buckets of water. So, yeah. So, there's that. There's the buckets. We need to fill them up. There's the sneaky infinite water. Make 3 of them. Oh, we need dirt. Come on. Really? That's what I get for being tidy. There's you. We will need that in a minute. Now, I'm fairly confident that this isn't going to work first time. I'm going to have to fine tune it, because I'm pretty sure the ins and outs need to be adjusted. But once it's working, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to understand. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if 3 is needed, but for the way I set it up in my single player, I have just got it set up as 3. And again, it might not be needed, but I set it up for future proofing. So this is the crusher. So crusher should be 1 in there. Did we set the top as an input? Input, yes. Output, eject on. See, that wasn't set up. So it wouldn't have ejected the biofuel. Now the 3 farms. we shouldn't have to come back up. And now we need 3 villagers, some carrots, and that's it. 2, 3. Take 3 stacks to give it a boost. There we go. We've got 3 carrot farms, 3 carrot farmers. Now they're going to produce food which goes into there. We got a little bit of power from somewhere. Don't know where that came from. Oh, hang on. That doesn't need to be there. Right, let's see. So that's sending the biofuel into there. There's no power in there at the moment. And that's going to run out. Good. Okay, so at least we know that the carrots are working and the crusher's working. So let's get rid of the rest of these carrots and just chuck them in the hoppers. Doesn't matter where, they're all going to the same place. So we need to now borrow the heat generator and dismantle all that. So let's get the night away. And then we'll start fine-tuning it so it actually works. So what did we need? We needed you. We won't need this for long, so I'm not going to put any time or effort into it. I'm just literally going to set it up so it can kickstart the whole process. So that machine is generating. It's generating to go into everything else. So yeah, okay. We can put it right there, I think. Okay, so that's not where we put it. Put it on top. Nope. Where did? Oh, it's coming out the front, isn't it? Forgot. Okay, so we put it there. There we go. So now that's generating, which should kickstart everything. So that needs. This should be making oxygen on the right. Hydrogen's going into there. Should be. Where's the chemicals? Chemicals on the left. Output auto eject is on. So hydrogen's going into there. So we need to make chemicals on the right. Oh, input. So the hydrogen's coming in there. Maybe that does need water as well. Basic mechanical pipe. But why would it need that? Hydrogen. We can try it. Yeah, okay, so it did need water. It did. So now that is making, with hydrogen, water, it's, oh, there's the mass. Well, let's see what this is called, just so we can see. Subscribe. So subscribe is going down into the, what do you call it? The trash can, because we don't need it for anything at the moment. So we need, the ethanol is coming out there, so it needs to be on the back. Chemicals, where's the back? The back needs to be an output. So now the gas burning generator, whoop, has just shot up with the energy. Burn rate is 0.03, so it's very low. So now, don't need you. So let's have a look. Are we still generating? We're holding our own while all the machines are filling up with power, I presume. That's already full. Let's just double check everything's full. Everything's full. There we go, that just went up slowly. Now it's going down. 565, 56. Oh, there you go, it goes up 100. So every time it goes up 100, it goes down 1. So for every 100 millibuckets it makes, it loses 1 millibucket. So it's producing 99 millibuckets per tick, which is a basic setup. But that whole array now, we're not burning anything that we're having to mine or produce. It's all being done for us. The only thing that needs to happen is these guys need to start producing carrots, and they will. I did try off camera the enchantable blocks. So like I was trying yield and stuff like that. It didn't work, unfortunately. But they will produce carrots that will go into the center, which will go into here, which will then produce biofuel mixed with the hydrogen and water. Produces, come on, there we go, produces ethanol, which goes into the gas burning generator, which then produces power. You remember, punch the trees to get the wood. So yeah, that's the power setup. So now we need another basic universe. So now what we work on is the ore doublers. So we need to work out where the machines are going to be. I think they're going to be over at the back. So yeah, we're definitely going to need some more cables. And again, at a later date you can replace these, like you go up in tiers. I think we'll do that at a later date. So what do we need? Universal cable. Basic unit, there it is. Of course, you need steel. Is that steel and redstone? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. That's the cables. Where are we going? Over here. So this now just produces electricity from here. So whenever you connect anything to these power cables, it's just going to be power. It's starting. Does it matter? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was just thinking to myself, start in that corner, but they're not going to come out. They're going to be just under the surface. So I'm going to put some torches actually, because yeah, if I seal this up, we don't put any torches. At some point, it'll be full of mobs, and we don't want that. Right. So we can dismantle these because we're not using them. Oh, thank you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Right. Do we have any dirt? Dirt. Nope. Right, let's chuck everything in there for the moment. Except for the power. That's the one we're going to need. And then what we'll do is we've got an array of machines: chemical injection chamber, purification chamber, another crusher, enrichment chamber, and energized smelter. We'll build those in unison with each other, and at that point then we can get a hell of a lot more ores. Hell of a lot more. Sorry, rebuilding. There we go. A nice barrel, but dump chest is a universal word for me. That can go back there. And we need a little bit of dirt. And what was we going to do? Half stones? We might actually have enough. No, we definitely haven't. So we need to put stone back into the furnace. Do we have stone? Oh, there we go. Smooth stone. What do you mean no? Because I've already made the smooth stone. The smooth stone is stone going in. You just do that. There we go. I'm smart. It's Monday. Like I said, it's allowed. Fill that one up. There we go. So now we just do this. And I do like the hum, the gentle hum of machinery. Don't know what that one is. I can hear. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is going to be where all the machinery is. So yeah, it's going to be making a hell of a lot of noise. But I kind of like it. Like I said, the Tech-It was my favourite mod. And yeah, the amount of machines you used to get in that was just ridiculous. Quarry was my favourite machine, and I miss it dearly. There's other versions of it, but nothing as good as the IC2, the Industrial Craft Tech Quarry. It was beautiful, a thing to behold. Had scaffolding, had orange scaffolding. It was just this big, beautiful lump of wonderfulness. And yeah, when I realised it was no longer like, because when we played Tekkit, it was just like the best pack that was out there for this sort of stuff. So we used it pretty much on everything. Like, you know, every time we played, it was with a quarry. Every time we had a sorting system, it was done with the diamond and gold pipes that you get from the pack. It was beautiful, looks and operational. Like it looked fantastic, and it did fantastic things. Smarten this place up a little bit. We'll probably get rid of some of these, but I just want to make it look like a nice-ish area. You think, so how many machines are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 5 machines. So that one should go over 1. Yeah. Go away. And then that gives us... There we go. So that's a nice little setup for the 5 to go there. And then, like I say, we need to set up the metallurgic infusers. We need 3 of them, so we'll set them up over here as well. So this will be a nice little area for it all to happen. Let's get these out, because we know we're going to use 5 machines. Brilliant. Right, on to the new machines. So now that's all set up, yeah, we're just going to make it all here. Right, sleep the night away again. Have a beverage. Let's crack it on. So, right, got my notes. Chemical injection chamber. That looks expensive. I don't remember it being that expensive. Is it really that expensive? Apparently so. Okay. We're going to have to set up the other things first. Okay, so because we're going to need all the different alloys and the bits and bobs. So this, what is it? Is it metallitic, that was it. Metallitic. There it is. Metallurgic, sorry. Don't do that, it's silly. Do that instead, it's better. So we need 3 of them. I think we've already got 1. Yes, we need to make another 2. We're going to need it to make the different types of alloys and different components needed. And like I said, it's a waste to keep dumping out. So at this stage, we've got the power for free. So we can set up 3 of them and have 1 diamond, 1 carbon, which was the charcoal, and the other one was redstone. So that should give us the 3, which was the basic control circuits, and then the infused alloy, and now the new diamond one that we need, which was, yeah, the reinforced alloy. So you have to put the infused alloy back into a metallurgic infuser with diamond in the fuel source. So yeah, we need to make 2 more of you. Okay, cool. What do you mean no? Okay, iron, osmium, furnace, and redstone. Redstone, we're going to run out of redstone. Iron, we're going to run out of iron. Osmium, got plenty. And furnace. So we need 2 of these. I think we I've only got enough to make one. What do we need? Iron. So yeah, have we got any here, or do we have to go to the iron farm? Iron farm. Don't need the blocks anymore. Let's get rid of that for a bit of space. One more of you boys. Bosh. Right, we're going to need the cables to run the power over to that side. We're only going to need 3, so we do that. I mean, you can set up more because, like you saw with the enriched iron, you put iron in, it makes enriched iron. You put it back in, it makes steel. So you can have tons set up, all doing different jobs, but it's the fuel sources that matter. I'm going to have to... Oh no. But yeah, the fuel source is what matters. There we go. Can we see? There we go. That's 1, 2, and 3. So do 1, 2, and 3. And ironically, I got rid of the stones to cover that up, but we'll go and deal with that in a minute. So we needed 1 for redstone, which will do that. 1 for carbon, which will do. In fact, I'm going to be really anal about this. Just wasted the redstone, carbon, then redstone, then diamond. So we need redstone and diamond. Should have some diamond over here. Take half of them. Jump that in there. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? I bet it's not solid diamond, it's processed diamond. So chemical. Chemical injection. Chemical injection chamber, so that's that, which is made with that. Diamond dust, okay. So that'd be a crusher job, I presume. Enrichment chamber, oh, that makes that, okay. So we have an option. So we can do dust, which is just in the crusher, and we've got one of those, so it's nice and easy. Where does the crusher is number 3, so we can put the crusher down now. Next, we used the crusher downstairs in the power generator, so we need to make a crusher. Just double checking. Yep, okay, so let's go make a crusher. To punch the tree to get the wood. What do we need for the crusher? Crusher. I haven't written that down. Okay, so definitely need. Is it not that one? No, it's the induction chamber. Definitely need that. So now we can go into the crusher. Crusher. Don't know why that's not in the list. There we go. 2 more buckets of lava. Have to run down and get some more of them. We've used them all. Okay, let's run and get the lava first. We got any more buckets? No, I'll make a few buckets. Maybe I can make a tank. Yeah, let's have a tank. Thank you. Right, so what one can we take down? Basic fluid tank, redstone and iron. Shinies, have we got any more redstone? We have. Awesome. So if we take a tank down, we should be able to fill it up. Let's take 2. We'll take 2 down to the lava pool. Fill them up, bring them up and use them here. Then that way, if we ever need them again, we haven't got to go all the way down. You know, I do these things so you don't have to. And I forget. But we're on a roll. We've got infinite power, and although it's producing power, it's not being used, so it's giving the farmers time to produce more carrots and get a backlog, because eventually the hoppers will fill. So we'll have 5, 10, 15 stacks. Then you get another 15 stacks, I think, in the farm. So yeah, we'll get 30 stacks of carrots, and obviously a stack of oh no, don't want to do that. There we go. So yeah, we'll have 30 stacks of carrots plus a stack of biofuel waiting once everything's been placed and there's a backlog. And it does happen because you won't be using power constantly. And didn't want to do that. What I'll do is, again, off camera, I'll go on a jaunt. We'll go mining, collect apps. I wonder if you can pick it up. I wonder. No. Didn't see that. That's fine. Well, we were trying to be cheeky. I'm pretty sure there is a way of doing it, though. Where you can turn on... I can't remember, and I don't want to risk wasting another one. We'll look into that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can use it as a bucket, and you just spam the lava and it picks it up. But I mean, there's 21 buckets already. How many does it take? Looks like it'll be a 30 bucket kind of thing, which is more than we need, but I'm here. See if we can push that lava back anymore. 32? 32. So yeah, 32 buckets. Then we can just break it, take it up. So he's coming back. Like I said, on my single server, I've got dripstone. So I've got dripstone with lather above it and cauldrons underneath, and it just generates lather. You can get liquid hoppers as well, so you can literally have them going into a tank. So you end up with just stacks and stacks and stacks of lather. There we go. Right. What did we need it for, though? That was the issue. We needed 2 buckets of lava. Okay, so as this is the industrial area, let's just put it there. What did we need them for? There we go. That was for that. So 1, 2, which we needed. Can take those off my hotbar just in case I drop them everywhere. So we need that. We need 1 more of them. Steel, glass, and that's it. Did we make any more steel? No. So we need to make steel. Now steel was iron. Yep, it was iron with coal. That was it. Take that over. We've got the iron. Yep, even if we don't, we'll buy the iron farm. So this is the first machine. It's the lowest tier. We've got the coal in there, so we chuck in the iron. So you can get upgrades as well. You can get speed. Speed's the only one I can remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there they are. So speed, energy upgrade, increasing energy efficiency and capacity of machinery. So that might be handy, actually. Muffling, reduce noise generated by the machinery. Probably at a later date, definitely. But those two are pretty cool. The speed one, definitely. In my single player, before I built the gas burning generator, I had just wind turbines and battery banks, and I would just drain them with like 3 speed upgrades. It was just ridiculous. But with this one, there might be like for a basic setup. Again, this is basic. And I don't mean just the amount of machines, but the cables as well. They're not producing enough. Like if you use more than the cable can hold in one tick, it's going to empty the cables, which is where most of the energy is stored. Right, let's chuck those in there now. So what else did we need? It's the iron, and for that we've got the alloys, the control circuits. Anything else we need? We need those. Might need those at some point. So you don't really need to worry about the cables too much, like the pipes, like pulling and pushing, if the machines are set to like pull and push themselves. But sometimes you do need them, like you saw me like unassigning the pipe when it went overhead of a machine if it wasn't meant to be on that machine. So you do need them at some point. So we need an electric furnace as well, but that will come. We'll just knock this one down quickly. Nope, not using the lava. A bit of power, still dust. Go. Because we don't get any extra bonuses for using the enhanced one, I won't bother running all the way over to use it. There we go. So yeah, that's going to be carbon. This is the redstone. We'll put half in for the moment. And once we've made the crusher, and what was it? It was number 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the crusher will go here. Once that goes there, we can crush the diamonds. That can go in there. We can make the new alloys with the infused alloys. And then that will be the first machine, which is the metallurgic. No, it's not. It's the chemical. Where is it? Chemical injection chamber. So that'll be 2 machines because we've got the crusher already. So we only need 3 more. And then we're almost there. So it doesn't take long to set up too much when you think about it. I mean, we've been going for nearly 2 hours with me waffling and running backwards and forwards. If you had it already, you probably do it in about an hour and a half, the whole thing. But it's one of my staples in single player, like pretty much exactly the same as this. There is another 3 machines you can make, but it just gets really, really convoluted at that point. That's a lie, actually. It doesn't get that bad, but for me, you don't need the extra 2 machines to get an extra 2 this, and you've got enough. You've got enough. If you want to just push it to its limits, by all means do it. But yeah, I'm a player, not a grinder. So yeah, I will do this because I need more resources. And yeah, that'll probably be the next thing I do, just go on a massive mining jaunt. Then at that point, I think there might be a couple of other bits to do, but that'll be it. And then it'll be a case of adventuring, or we set up the because again the create mod pack has a beautiful way of doing the exact same thing here, but it's all done with mahogany wood, brass cogs, and it looks really good. So you've got like a big crushing wheel, and yeah, it looks really good. Oh, is that it? Right, okay. So now we need to go make the machine. We need to make the crusher. Need to make you first. One of you. Then the crusher. Right, so the crusher goes back. Like I say, machine number 1, 2, 3. Put it there. Hello, crusher. And we want it to crush the diamonds. Again, loads of upgrades. The more upgrades you use, the more power you're going to drain. The quicker you drain your power. So that's when you start looking into either more machines that we've just done down there, or better cables first. Better cables is probably the best way to go first because it's cheaper. So yeah, you'd go for the next tier cables. So let's have a look. It's the universal, not the basic, but it is the universal cables. So there we go. So the basic one is the green, the advanced is probably, yeah, so you need the originals, so they go up in tiers, so you make tons of basic, then you go on to the advanced, then you go on to the elite, and the more they go up, the more expensive they are. See, look, that's not expensive, but yeah, so we will need to make a fourth machine at some point. Fourth metallurgy confuser, so we'll put that there, and that'll be the obsidian one, and that is what makes everything in the top tier. But you'd start off by just going up. So whereas the basic universal cables hold 3.2 kFE, the advanced one goes up to 51, so that's a massive jump. So yeah, that will help you get the power from the machine, the generator, quicker into the machine. But then at that point, if you've got the speed boosts and everything, the generator that's in the basement might not be able to produce enough. So that's when you have to start looking into stepping it up a bit. Right, so crusher we've got. It's the chemical, there we go. So we need you guys. So I need to put you in there for power. I need to put you guys in there. How many did we need? Because we're going to be really stingy. We need 4. So there we go. We'll just do 4 because we're using diamonds. And although we had a lot, we don't anymore. We had like 4 stacks of diamonds. But with the armor, the weapons, and all the chests, let's see how many we got left. We have got about 12 diamonds, so we will need to go harvesting at some point. But again, this is just to get set up. We might have enough. Go on. So use 10 millibuckets per 20. So it uses 20 millibuckets. Okay. But we've got those 4 needed for that. Now we need 2 of these, so we need another 4. So we're going to use all of our diamond. So what do we make those with? Advanced circuits. So we need some more of the basic ones. How do we make the basic ones? I thought it was iron. It's copper, isn't it? Yep, very stupid. Copper. So we need the copper ones to make the infused alloys. The infused alloys go with the basic control circuits. Yeah, so infused alloy and basic control circuits make the second tier advanced control circuits. It's a very expensive machine. Purification. Oh wow. So we've got to go up 3 tiers for that first one. We're going to have to make the same machines like 3 or 4 times. We might even have to go on a little jaunt, guys. Because yeah, we've got 13 diamond in there, and that's it. Tons of iron now. We're doing really well for that. We're fine for food, and like I say, the animals are all gone. We're down to 2 to 4 in each pen. But I mean, like, I couldn't move when I went in there to do the slaughter. It was like I couldn't move. I had to kill them. And so that's those. Let's take that out. Save a bit of power and resources. That's it. So we need those. We need 2 of those. We need a crafting table. 2 of you, I think, for the moment. And then 4 of you. And then that's those 2. We're going to have to put more diamond in. So we need to do more diamonds in the crusher. Nope, we haven't got any diamond over there. There we go. Take half because I'm really running out of diamond. Oh, we got 4 there. That might be handy. So let's have a double check. We've got those two. We need those. So we need to put the red alloy in there with that. So yeah, we've got 4. Let's see if we can make. What was it? It was 20, wasn't it? So that'll be 2. So now we're going to need more diamond. So we'll only do a few. Like I say, I'm being very cautious with what we use. And then yeah, after this, it's just a case of going mining. I mean, like I say, we need diamond for other bits, but we've got decent stuff on our tools. We need to start looking into our armor. Use diamonds to repair everything as well. So yeah, probably the next thing I do after we've done all this is go on a bit of a jaunt, get some resources, and then I'll come back with decent amount of diamond, decent amount of ores, and we can, if we haven't run out of diamond and the array of ore processing is set up, we can see it in its full glory. Number 4. So yeah, so it's 2 diamonds to make 1 reinforced, 2 diamond and 1 infused alloy to make 1 reinforced. Okay. I really hope this is the most expensive one. So we need lots of the redstone. Copper. That's fine. Copper and redstone we're okay for at the moment. It's the diamond ones that were a bit much. And this, I presume and hope, just trying to remember. I don't remember making this one. Don't remember it. So I might have written down the wrong one, but we'll see. We'll see. A mechanism always chucks out on the left, so that's why we're doing it in a certain order. I've got those 4. Definitely going to need those. Going to need some more basic ones in a bit. Need those. Right, so where are we at? We need, so we've got those, we need to make that. We've got those, we need to make that. So we need another 2 of them. Say that and them quite a lot because it's easier for me to just say that, and then when I'm looking at it, yeah, just look at the screen and see what I'm looking at if you want to know what I'm talking about. It's the same when I play Mechabellum. I very rarely call them by the unit's name. I say like Bernie Boy or Long Range Boy or Crawley Boy. It's never the crawlers, marksmen and Vulcans. So what did we just make? So we've got them. Need 4 of them. We've got them. Osmium, we've got that. So we need to make this. So we need redstone, iron. We need to make 1 of them, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So we go into you, make that, and that. So we need another iron, another steel. Just make sure we've got none hiding. No, so we need to put a bit of iron in there. And again, once this is done, and you've got the resources, you can just stick stacks in there and let them make those particular units, the circuitry and the alloys. So when you need them, they're there. And we'll set up the obsidian one at a later date. But we'll need that for top tier. And if we're going to start doing the machines needed for Stellaris, like you saw, the generator wasn't fantastic. So I'd hopefully be able to run things from this generator. Hopefully. Got you. Don't need anything from you at the moment. We've got 3 diamond left plus what's in that chest. Got 9 diamond left. It's no bueno. Right. Steel, wasn't it? It was steel. Should be enough for the moment. Let's go sleep the night away. Never know. If you sleep every night for a week, maybe you'll start getting the well rested. I did see it say something about saturation, so I presume I thought there'd be something alongside here telling me, you know, oh, X amount extra saturation for food consumption, or you know, there'd be some indication of what it actually does, but I haven't seen it yet. We'll have a check at some point. Not today. Today's all about power. Power and ridiculous amounts of steel. Right, let's get them smelting. Nice peaceful rain. So there we go. So we're doing that. So we only need 4. I've got 3, so there we go. We'll take that one. Need you. Make you. Make you. Gold. There we go. Get you. Done. Right, so that's the most expensive one set up. Or made, rather. That's where it goes. Next one is Purification Chamber. Purification is, yeah, Purification. Yeah, we've just made one of those. Thought so. Okay, so yeah, make another one. Baked potatoes save my life. So we need the greenies. The greenies are... I've forgotten already. It's osmium with redstone. Let's use half of that because we're still using it. If we manage to make this whole array with what we just had lying around, because I didn't go on a jaunt, I didn't go on a mining expedition to get everything to make this. I just have this from previous jaunts. If that's the case, then I'm chuffed. Yeah, I'll be happy. But I'm thinking we might run out of something. I'm not saying that I can see that coming. I'm just like, I know what my luck's like. Ooh. I'm really getting into the enchantments. I always used to just do basic enchantments just to get me a little bit of a bonus and then muck around with the machines and then go and do bits and bobs. But yeah, looking into it more and more, there's some fantastic things you can do. Like, what was the other one? I haven't said anything about it yet. What was it? Oh no, that's it. There's one. I can't remember. It's on the previous video. Is one, and I think it basically gives you ores for mining stone. But I needed 75 experience points. Oh, and the library that holds all of the enchantment books, Library of Alexandria or whatever it is, 100 experience points in the enchantment table at level 3. Just, yeah. So, you know, it might be worth it in the long run, but it's gonna take a while to get there. Purification. Nope, don't need that. It's the wrong thing. So we should have enough for that. Okay, let's do it. Was it purification? Purification chamber? Yep. Yep. Oh. Did I? There we go. Thought I was going crazy. I'm sure I'll need more. That's 1, 2. Oh, nearly. So we need 2 of them, which we can just do. Oh, it's going to be tight. Yep, we need 1 of them, which was copper. Do we have any more copper on us? Nope. To the copper chest. Copper. Right, we've got no copper, so we're going to have to smelt it up. We shall use you. Even though it doesn't increase the yield, it is the quickest smelter we've got. The furnace, sorry. So yeah, we'll let that happen. Alright, calm down, love. I think they're angry because I've chained them up for like ever. No, they've given them crates of onions and bales of hay. What more do they want? They're partially covered. If they want to get out of the rain, they can huddle. They have all this space of like 2 by 5 blocks to roam around in. Yeah, horses are moany. Right. To make alloys. Bit more redstone needed. You think, like, if we were doing this with the coal generators, how many stacks of charcoal we would have gone through already? I think we only needed 1 for that machine, but we'll let that do its thing. Double check that is the right one. Purification chamber, machine number 2, done. Right, so that's expensive boy, chemical injection chamber, purification chamber, crusher. Now we need an enrichment chamber. Enrich. There it is. Just get it up on the board. Perfect. So we need to make another one of you. We need more steel. Of course we need more steel. I'm quite excited, I'll be honest with you. This, if I remember, needs water. I think they both need water. Let me check. Let me check. Enrichment chamber. Enrichment chamber. Needs water. In the context of Minecraft, mechanism the enrichment chamber is used in conjunction with other machines like the separator. Okay, so it says it doesn't need it. Let's just chuck something in, see what happens. Again, I haven't gone mining for ore blocks, so it is just raw ore. So I don't know how much beneficial you'll get out of this, but I think it's water that it needs. So there's nothing going on there. So I wonder if we can feed it in down the bottom. No, we can't, because that's where the power's going. Maybe around the back. What we'll do is we'll drop another. It's a bit expensive. It's not expensive at all. It's just a cost that we don't really need to do. So let's do an electric pump. Ooh, misses. It's so expensive. Because what we could do is there's water down there. We could just pump it round the back, I suppose. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to. I don't want. Yeah, no, I don't want to. No, you're being silly, Rich. You're being silly. It'll be fine. There we go. Right. So, what do we need? We need basic mechanical pipes. How many have we got? 2. So we need to make some more of them. Okay. So, basic mechanical pipes. It's going to be iron, isn't it? Keep that up. Yep, iron and a bucket. Okay. So we're going to sacrifice 2 of the iron we're making for the next machine to get water fed to those 2. And again, I'm pretty sure it's water. Pretty sure. We'll make one more, then we'll get started. What else was it? It's just an empty bucket, wasn't it? Yeah. Then it's the enrichment chamber and the energized smelter. And you can, like, again, bump those up to like the factories, so you have like 7 slots in each one. You can get ridiculous usage out of some of these machines. Right, gonna need more. So let's just make sure the back is the input. The back should be input. Don't know if I have to put. I'm going to put auto eject on, even though the machines are set to output. Yeah, input set on auto eject. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm going to run. See, this is why I didn't want to do it, because it's going to ruin the floor. Or make another pump, because there's water just behind us. There's a water source for the food, for the reeds, so we can put a pump there. Can't do it any further down because we got rid of it. So, am I being silly? Do I want it looking like that? Let's make a. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I am being silly. I know. I don't want to do. I don't want to do it. I want it looking nicer than that setup will allow it. So what do we need? We need an electric pump. Need one of you. Making the iron already. Where's the dust? There's the dust. Go. So we need 4 of them. Then we're away. Let's sleep the night away, because everybody likes sunlight. Don't know why I've got that song in my head. I've had is it David Walliams? He did that song through COVID. Baked potatoes. I've had that stuck in my head since we set up the potato farm, pretty much. Yeah. Right, that's pumpy done. Need to power it, which we can do quite happily from there. So we need the power cable. So where did the water came out the top? The power went in that way. So what we can do. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so aggravating because I want it a little bit. I'm going to have to do it that way. So if we do it here, so if I just dig down there, get a bucket, take from there. No, oh, okay. Take from there, fill that one up, put that there. So now that's a solid water source. If we do that, I believe the power. Yeah, there we go. So we can run the power at the back. We'll see what it looks like. If I don't like it, we'll just turn it off and play a different game. Simples. Right, I need to go outside. Do I really? Yeah, I do. Okay. So, get rid of that. The power cable is going to come out. Good thing about the power cable is it will hold the water at bay. So, we're going to dig down around the water. Why won't that go there? Oh, that's why. There was nothing there. So yeah, there we go. That'll hold the water at bay and flush out any mobs that's in the mine. Then what we do is we can take it back in there. So now we can go down to where the mine is. Okay. Right, so that's the power for it sorted. And look, there we go. Covered. Beautiful. Never know it was there. Oh, I'm going to have to go back. Oh, let's go around. I'll go around. It's just a long way around. But yeah, look at all these lovely reeds. And again, all the water for it is underneath the wall, so you don't see it. You just come out, run through them, collecting all your lovely reeds for paper. Makes it look like a bamboo prison on the inside. Like if you look through the walls, through the windows, they look like bars. So we've got 3 left. We might have to make some more power cables. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to make some more power cables. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we'll make some more power. And then we can go back down there. There we go. Don't know why I'm going over there. We've got everything over here now. So they are basic redstone and steel, of course. Do we have any redstone on us? No. More redstone. See, this is why I didn't want to go like off-brand, as it were, with what we were doing. I didn't want to run out of everything before we finished the machines, but this is something that it needs to be done that I forgot about. How many? We'll take 8, because again, I don't want to run out of materials and have to go mining just for about 2 items. So there we go. So the noise you hear now is basically the machine filling up the electric pump. So we're stacked on biofuel. We're stacked on biofuel and ethane. Sorry, not ethanol. I kept calling it ethanol. We're starting to fill up the other 3 hoppers. Does that have? Yep. So that has internal. So it'll be 15. It'll be 30 stacks of carrots. Everything else is maxed out. Look at that. Sorted. Right, so that's the power for the machine, for the pump. And I will fill that in. I will just cover it, just to get rid of it. So you don't see any of the water, or it's not even about the water, it's seeing that. I don't like seeing all of this. I don't even know if they used to do foam or cement of some sorts. Is that for water? Fluids, yeah, there we go, perfect. And what did we say? Was it on the back that we had it going in? The back's the input, okay. Are you sure? Maybe this is one of the ones we have to use the wrenches for. Okay, so we've set the backs for input. Maybe. No. Chemicals, those chemicals. So it's not water. What is it? It's got to be water, surely. Top power it's not chemical. So what is it then? Unless this... No, this is the right pipe. Ooh, this is not no bueno. Let's have a look. So it doesn't... Back is the input. Top is the input. We're going to have to do some investigating, guys. Going to have to. So, chemical injector. That's why I did enrichment chamber. It's chemical injector. Chemical injector. Needs chemical injector system commonly uses oil and gas production. Let's try adding the word Minecraft so it doesn't tell us how to build one of these things in real life. In mechanism mod for Minecraft, the chemical injector chamber used for ore processing requires hydrogen. Really? Okay. I don't remember that. So all of that was wrong. What we'll do is we'll try hydrogen. I mean, because it says chemicals, not fluids. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right, we'll get rid of this for the moment. I'm going to leave the power there just while we're mucking around. So what will we need? We'll need... Ooh, is it a pressurized tube? That's chemical. So look, if that connects, then it's right. Yep. Okay. So yeah, do you know what? I'm not going to bother with all of that stuff. I'm going straight down the back. Straight down the back. And then out into here. So we need the hydrogen, which is that one? Yeah. So this is where it gets lovely and messy. One more. So we need the basic pressurized tube to help, so we can get rid of all this power because we don't need that anymore. Let's do that while we're here, just because we will need it for other things later. It's been like a year and a bit since I've set one of these up, so the fact that this is the first mistake we've come across is quite lucky. We'll fill all that in. We won't fill it all in. We'll fill the bits that we can see in. Right, so what do we need? We need... Get rid of that. Fill that. No, that's where that's going down. That'll be okay. Yeah, we don't mind that. Yeah, leave that there. That needs to go in there to finish that off. And we need to make pressurized tube. Basic. It was basic, wasn't it? Oh. Basic pressurized tube, of course. Of course. Shouldn't need that many. I'm hoping it's only 8 we'll need. I have to go down again. I should just leave this open. So I don't remember it needing that. I thought it was water. Right, so we're definitely going to need more than 8. We should be able to now just run that straight across. Yeah, so yeah, we'll need another maybe 4, but we're going to have to make 8. They come in stacks of 8. There we go. Hopefully that hasn't blown anything up. Right. So why hasn't that filled up? I don't know, guys. Back is an input, definitely. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. See that it's filling the pipe, but it's not filling that. Okay, look, let's because again we're not going to be able to see these machines working. So what I'm going to do is we're going to strip it back to what I need. At the moment, I just need the machines to be in place. So I'll strip off these, get the whole thing set up, and I wasn't going to have the array working anyway today. It was about getting it all set up, and then I was going to have to go on a jaunt to get some ores and more diamond, and then we were going to see what it looks like. So I'll get this all set up. I will then go into my single player, and then when I'm next on, which will definitely be today, we will have a look-see at it finally working and see where I went wrong. It's going to be something silly like yeah, it's going to be something silly. It's not going to be a big thing, definitely. Right. So sleep the night away. Finish off the last two, which is the enrichment chamber and the energized smelter. Once that's done, that is the power and the ore processing array set up. So let's close that up because I'll fall down it more than I need to. That still needs to come. I'm going to leave this hole here. Oh, God. I'll still leave the hole there. I'm going to leave the hole there so I will fall down it. Right, so we need enrichment chamber. There we go. See how we're doing. Enrichment chamber, we need you. So we need osmium and still osmium. Osmium, that might be an issue. We're hoping not. Let's check if we got some in here. We've got one osmium dust, which actually we only need one osmium for that machine. There's one more machine after this. Ooh, we have raw osmium, fantastic. Some more copper, let's whack that in there. It's getting close, like... Yeah, that is the last of the osmium. We're okay for gold, definitely okay for copper. Iron's being made. Redstone, how are we doing? Redstone, we've got quite a bit on us. We should be okay. It's the diamond that's the issue. There we go. Right, let's go. So, enrichment chamber. That enrichment chamber again. There, right, so enrichment chamber is the second to last. Where'd it go? So enrichment chamber goes there. Then we have energized smelter. So energized smelter. We're going to need iron. We're going to need one iron. Not iron, steel. Oh, did I put any in smelter? Nope. Okay, so we need a bit more. Use up the last of the iron. So why? It's that. It needs something. It definitely needs something. I thought it was water. Because purification, chemical injection, maybe they need different chemicals. We'll check. I thought it was water. I'm pretty sure it was water. Either way, we have the chemicals that Mechanism need being made beneath us. We have the water as well, but I'm adamant it was water. But we'll check. I'll check in single player when I'm off having a coffee and a sandwich. Then yeah, when I next come on, we'll set that up quickly. Use all that, because again, once we get to the furnace at the end here, need to have. Well, actually, yeah, we need to have a barrel or something where all the stuff goes. So hopefully, yeah, we can do it at the top. We can have a diamond barrel on top. So literally, and a diamond barrel on top here. So you literally fill this with ore, then it just process, chucks it out into the other barrel, and then it's got like 10 times the amount, a million times the amount, which is the ideal number that we'll be aiming for. So let's have a little clear up. I know I need some of that for the recipe, but it would be nice to have it clean. So that over on the board, we will need redstone glass. So redstone, glass, steel, I think that's it. And then we're just waiting on the iron. I keep calling it bloody iron, it's steel. And the osmium. Oh yes, osmium. And what else was it? Oh, we're going to need one of them. We need 2 of them, so we need more osmium. So yeah, this is the last bit that we've got left. 29. There's plenty to do what we need. We can make that now. So we've got steel casing. Need to make one of them. So we need that in the redstone, which is the middle. We are out of redstone. Some redstone. What did we put in there? Was it osmium? Yes. Leave those in there. And then, yeah, we can make a barrel. I don't think we've got enough diamond to make a diamond barrel. No, we haven't. We've got just enough to make a diamond barrel, so we won't be making diamond barrels. We'll be making golden barrels. Let's go make those quickly. So we need that. Yeah, we'll make some gold barrels. Make 2, that's all we need. Oh, nearly. Redstone torch. Nearly. There we go. That would have been pointless. If you don't put the redstone torch in the middle, you can't upgrade them. We've got copper. Oh, there's some. Yeah, if you don't put the redstone barrel in there, you end up with just oak barrels. Iron, we need more iron. Let's go get some off the zombie boys. Zombie boys! Which are doing a fantastic job, I must say. Two of them. And then gold, which is... Oh, do we have any gold? Got enough for the 2. There we go. So we got those 2. So now that'll be the in and out storage for the array. So if we go into there, input, good. Right, okay. Hopefully that works. If not, we'll use a cable. We'll use a pipe or a hopper. Actually, a hopper might work better if it doesn't work. Plus, it gives you a bit of added storage. There we go. So let's just make sure that works. Yep, there we go, perfect. Something finished, we needed those, thanking you. Oh, we need that osmium as well. Just smelter. Was the smelter, wasn't it? Yeah, double checked. Now this one, I don't know if this is going to work because we need it to push out. So we shouldn't need the smelter. We shouldn't need the hopper. So we're going to try it. I mean, what can we do? We can, because it's a smelter, isn't it? Yeah, so we should be able to just put that in there. Fingers crossed the ingot goes up. If it does, job's a good one. If it doesn't, there's something else I'm checking out. Oh, eject off. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So now, so maybe we didn't need the hopper. Let's try it without the hopper. For aesthetics and all that. Input, eject is on. Yeah, it didn't work unfortunately, so we do need the hopper for that. Unless I'm missing something, but it really doesn't matter. No, that's not the right place, Rich. Oh my god! It's because I've said sandwich. My brain's focusing on food now. Sandwich. Double check. In there. In there, right. So with the hopper that works, okay. Good. Right, so technically that is it. We have this machine that will process the ores into this machine, which will process into this machine, so on and so forth, and then chuck it out into there. We've got these three metallurgic infusers that are making all of our different circuits and components that we need for making more mechanism machines and other bits. And we've got an infinite supply of power. Not bad for a morning's work, early afternoon's work. Wow, it took a while. So yeah, that took just under 3 hours to do all of that. And it's not 100%, like I say, I do have to go double check my notes. My single player. I've got to go into my single player and see what's powering the purification and the chemical injection. I'm pretty sure it was water, but it's clearly not. So we will check it out. And then on the next time I'm back, repair that. But what I'll do is, when I go off, I'll go off, find out what needs to be done to fix those two, and do a mining jaunt so we can fill the machine with ores. And I've got my other pick with Silk Touch, because I'm pretty sure that if you get the blocks, you get more yield out of it at the end. We'll do the numbers check when I'm here with all the stuff in front of me, but I don't want you guys to hang around watching me mine for the next 2 hours or go onto my single player. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think we've done a fantastic job. Thank you for being a part of it and watching. Like I say, I'm going to go off, have a Sanger and a coffee. Single player for purification and chemical injection. Little bit of a jaunt, and then I shall be back on and we can see this lovely array working perfectly, which it will, and we know it will because we've built it. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, follow, subscribe, all the others. YouTube is up with a collection of the videos as well, so you pop over there, you can see every episode. Like, we're up to episode 12. You can watch me make mistakes and be silly the whole day through. And I will catch you on the next one.